This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code SOUTHGATE to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey, what about that Comic Capers? What about this podcast?
See, you people really should subscribe to YouTube. You can see me making fun of Lilith Hellfire's alcoholism. Anyway, welcome to Comic Capers.
I don't have a problem. I can stop anytime I want to. I just don't want to.
I got a problem. I only got two hands. Anyway, welcome to our penultimate episode of No Man's Land.
Philip, I told you, only douchebags use the word penultimate.
Yeah, Charlie, that's your douchebag.
Kidding. It's a fancy word for a fancy man.
I am a fancy man. Anyway, I am not a fancy man. I am Phil, and joining me as always is...
the troublemaker! Hellfire!
Many drinks in already.
Well, you know, I had to watch Spider-Man 2 today, so... It's up to Charlie Esser with that. Let me just pay you.
Oh, this is going to be some review. Check out Ultimate Spider-Cast for that.
But no, so what issues? So many issues.
Another big one, like our previous episode that we did so long ago, we get Batman, Shadow of the Bat, 93 from January 2000. And... is the order or no? Azrael, Agent of the Bat, number 60 from January 2000. And we get Batman 573, again, January. Shellgame Part 1. And then Shellgame Part 2, Detective Comics 740, of course, also from January. And rolling right along, Catwoman 76 and 77 from January and February 2000. So.
Wait, hold on. Just random nonsense before we start. So, I was looking for an Azrael Funko Pop, and do you know what showed up?
What?
Gargamel and his cat.
I knew it! That's why you have to put Azrael DC.
I know! It's like, I totally forgot about that.
I mean, any, like the first costume Azrael Funko would be pretty cool, but I think it would be badass if they had like a Azrael Agent of the Bat Funko, you know, in that white suit.
Yeah! Get on it, Funko Pop! Make it so!
Don't make Lilith invent her own.
Oh god, I have to get better with acrylics. Anyway, let's just get right into it. Sorry for that bit of random nonsense.
That's alright. Batman, Shadow of the Bat, 93, January 2000.
This cover is dope.
Assembly redid. Because unlike Batman and his allies, you basically have Bane holding Joker and Penguin over the side of a building, and Harley Quinn looks like she's falling off.
Falling off something. Hello!
Phrasing.
And the sexualization of Harley Quinn never stops. Anyway, so at his hideout, Joker's watching the news and learns about the negotiations. Thank you, Mr. Drake. In Washington, D.C.
And again, just like last episode, people watching TV in No Man's Land. What the hell?
I mean, bunny ears, it's fine. Fine.
Well, I can say, at least this time, Joker has a henchman, like, acting as an antenna, at least.
We get Lucius Fox being interviewed.
Oh, but wait, you're skipping. We get that scene from the last episode.
Yes,
the Batman Catwoman scene from Catwoman and Azrael.
So important.
It must be. We keep seeing it. This is the third issue. We've seen that same scene.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Records.
We need like the Super Friends sound.
Oh god, like they were milking that scene for all it was worth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, so Batman gives the disc the Oracle, or it looks, yeah.
It was finally found out who the people were behind the scenes in Gotham, and I'm just like, okay, cool.
And then, there's 300 tons of construction equipment sitting in Bloodhaven, you know, and not counting the 150 Penguin already moved in.
Yeah, someone's preparing to rebuild the city.
I think our mastermind is almost ready to
reveal himself.
That's
or
right.
herself. It's always a him in DC. Really goodness.
And I just love that thing, you know, Oracle pulls up an image of Mercy, and she's like, her name is, and he's like, I know who her under name is.
Meanwhile, Penguin's smitten with our mystery woman who's not such a mystery anymore.
Oh, you're bringing in tons of money for me, and you're threatening me.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Oswald's like, being me. Phrasing, I know.
Oh, Jim and Sarah are chilling, too. They were like, I'm tired of dealing with no man's land. Just kick back and drink a cold one and watch the world burn.
Well, he had to reconcile with his girlfriend, Batman. Now he has to reconcile with his wife.
His wife, yeah.
Yeah.
Leading those double lives.
But he says, I'm so tired, you know.
Oh, also, meanwhile, in the Blue Boys territory, we see Petite trying to look for Two-Face.
We'll shoot anyone that gets in our way.
And then Huntress is there, you know.
Well, Batman comes in with a flying sidekick and is like, this is our territory. Get out.
And then, you know, Jim and Batman are in his backyard. Again, his backyard.
Phrasing.
The poor Batgirl. She's just a tag-along, bro. Like, Azrael and Batgirl are just tag-along.
Well, well, you know, they're the B team because, you know, Robin and Nightwing are still sick.
They're not even the B team. They're like the D team.
Okay, well.
Yes, D is for douchebag in this case.
Oh.
So yeah, it was just kind of like rounding it up. But Joker, it was like just, yeah.
One set and setting up the next, you know, Azrael, the next issue will cover. It's, you know, Batman telling Azrael and Batgirl to evacuate people, and
yeah,
Joker's being.
They don't have a sanctuary.
Yeah, I know.
So blow up.
Joker's being quiet. That's never good. Although, meanwhile, Joker's just sitting in his hideout, whipping saw blades at guys' faces and kicking Harley Quinn in the face.
Joker henchmen are just—it's like the worst job.
Dude,
like I would rather work for, I don't know, anybody else.
So, do you teenage girls who never read a comic book and only saw the Suicide Squad movie still want a relationship like Joker and Harley? He kicks her in the face. I know.
You shouldn't want a relationship like Joker and Harley from any era. You want a relationship like Gomez and Morticia. That's what I'm saying. If you want to be all gothic, that's your role models.
Or at least Lilith Hellfire's the Joker in the relationship. What'd you say?
No.
Isn't her? No. Oh, and then we get more Bane.
Robin's keeping it. Really? Robin is keeping an eye on Bane.
Snuck back in. Dad, I'm just going over.
I'm just gonna go grab some milk. Gets home and forgot the milk.
Dad, I'm going to the mall. I'll be back in a week or so.
It's Black Friday. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He's camping out.
I mean, seriously, people. I mean, if that were my son, he wouldn't be out of my sight now.
Oh, more helicopters.
Yep, because, Penguin shows up. He wasn't supposed to be there. Mercy's like, get out of here, I'll kill you.
Your help isn't needed!
Because the helicopter lands, and our mastermind stands revealed, Lilith. Who is it?
Boom! The OG Lex Luthor in the house, about damn time! I'm just saying, like, it took forever.
Coming to save Gotham.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I mean, you know, it's a Batman story. You want Batman to clean up his messes, but this is the point where you're like, yeah, Clark, you keep wanting to butt in. Now's your chance. Your problem is here.
Your friend.
Your problem is here. Come clean up your mess.
Batman, I just love it. He's just like laying in the back all quiet, like, what are we gonna do about this?
And it's just like, you know, it should have been like, Clark, you should be keeping this guy busy. He shouldn't have the free time to come mess with my city.
Oh, but also, Bane is seen using, like, the Venom tubes from his wrist to his mask, but he wasn't actually using Venom at the time. That was, like, a mistake by the artist, apparently. Because everybody loves Venom tubes.
It's hydration.
That's extreme hydration.
He's mainlining water right to the brain.
That actually would explain a lot. Yes, this is a great setup issue, I have to say. I think it's the best setup issue we get out of the whole entire arc.
Well, yeah.
Lots of things are happening, because I know it's the tail end, but like it didn't feel like an obvious setup. You know, there's things still happening. There's still dynamics going. Not everything is like a screeching halt of exposition.
Yeah, you get the mastermind finally revealed, and if nobody realized who Mercy was, they're like, oh yeah, that's Mercy.
So let's move over to Azrael, Agent of the Bat.
Number 60. Who thought it would make it to 60?
Well, you know, he had a lot of help. But, you know, Batgirl meets the Joker, you know?
Yep.
Why does the Joker have a fro?
I don't know. It seems like in this book during No Man's Land, yeah, Joker had like this weird, wild hair.
I mean, I guess he didn't have the hair gel to keep it all Mr. J slick.
That's right.
Also, just don't bother me. I'm busy being upset. Really? Really? That's something the Joker would say.
I know.
It just stands out to me for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, but the issue opens up with that scene we got in the Shadow issue of Batman telling Azrael and Batgirl to evacuate people, and just Azrael talking a lot since Batgirl doesn't talk.
Someone's still in the danger zone, though. Let's take the highway. No? Okay, fine.
Who?
No Top Gun fans. It's cool.
Oh, we get a Nightwing cameo.
Yes, we do.
You know, because Oracle's all, oh, she's so young, and he's like, she's as young as you once were?
You know, hypocrites, all of them. The whole Bat family's of hypocrites. It's full of hypocrites. No worries.
I was just waiting for, like, Dick to be like, I was, like, 10.
And Joker just attacked, like, Batgirl and Azrael. Like, he didn't send his henchmen. It was just, like, him. I'm just like, really? This is what Joker's... I don't know. Joker just seemed off in this story.
Well, he's mad. He's like, you know, Batman keeps sending the second string after me. I want another one in love with Batman. He's like, I want Batman's attention. So, you know, what gets Batman's full attention? Remember all the attention he got when he killed Jason Todd? He's like, hey, if I gotta kill him with my own hand,
I'll do it!
Exactly. He's like, Daddy gave me so much attention when I killed that one Robin.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's like, Azrael and Joker just don't mix, I think is what it is. Make it make sense.
Yeah. So basically, Azrael and Batgirl do a half-assed job evacuating people because they're still a little girl.
Yeah, I love how he's like, take off the makeup and the wig. Like, what?
Well, they run into a fake Joker. You know, they take out some thugs and the fake Joker. You must know it's a fake Joker. The hair's looking too slick back.
Oh, like, it was just funny.
And of course, we get the scene at Leslie Tompkins' clinic. Where's Cassie? I'm like, really?
We got the little girl. You know, it's fine. She's safe now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Way to end the issue on a happy note.
But yeah, it was kind of anticlimactic, that ending, because yeah, Joker finds the little girl and like Azrael's like, get out of my way, you're not even the real Joker, and Joker's like, what?
Oh, and what was up with the Paul Revere reference? Like, that was so random.
The Joker is coming.
They tried it.
Yeah.
This is Diddy O'Neil, for crying out loud.
I know. So basically, the ending is just Azrael and Batgirl walking away with this little girl. And it's like, oh, thank goodness that wasn't the real Joker. And the Joker just standing there going, what?
Now that's a real laughing joke.
Hey-oh! Oh my lord! But that's even, you know, he's like, this. Not only does Batman send the second string after me, now they won't even punch me.
And you know, when somebody's bad, sometimes the best punishment is to ignore them. It's so true.
Spoken like a true woman.
Okay. Batman 573?
Yes. Part 1 of the 2-part Shellgame. Boy, I wonder if you didn't know what Lex was up to, this cover kind of gives it away. Holding a big blueprint that says the rebuilding of Gotham.
That's part of like, this is like real talk though, what happens. Like, look what happened in Puerto Rico, look what happened in Haiti. Like, this is like so true about what happens after a true tragedy. I think that's why like in this final rereading that I've done for this, it's just like, yeah, this part hits home for me.
Yeah.
So well done. I love Lex Luthor, like scheming, manipulative Lex Luthor at his best. And
he's bringing it. All this stuff's starting to get airlifted in, and he's saying, "Hey, anybody living in no man's land, we'll pay you. Come help us rebuild the city."
But this is what he says. He's like, "No man's land is an embarrassment, a betrayal of the fundamental precepts of this country. To deny citizenship existence, even to our own people, is criminal." Like, that's how you get them. That's how you start your run.
And I love the one reporter asked him, "What do you get out of this, Lex?" And he's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Besides helping my fellow man," yeah, like he cares about that. He's like, even I couldn't buy this kind of PR.
So true.
Mm-hmm. Like he's gonna run for president or something.
Yeah.
Within
if
a year,
Trump was this capable, like,
I was gonna say, within a year of this,
we have a supervillain in office, but if only he was as capable as this version of Lex Luthor, I would not complain. Honest to God, I would not complain if he was.
Seriously, I mean, even if he helped rebuild Puerto Rico like this with Puerto Ricans, people would overlook some of his other stuff if. But
he's done nothing of the sort. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I like how Harley Quinn and Joker are in their hideout, and they're like, he's pissed about his lack of attention. Batman's been paying him, as we said in the Azrael issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just outright stated, no subtext needed.
He's decapitating bat mannequins, and
like, he is really having a hissy fit right now.
Mm-hmm.
But meanwhile, we get a Huntress sighting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this version of Huntress is really pissing me off.
Well, she's talking to Foley in there, but like, yeah, Petite's nuts. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill everybody.
We get some Mercy and Lex talking about Lex Corps stock. Oh God, that sounds so weird saying it now. As a Smallville fan, you just want to say Luthor Corps. You do. You want to say Luthor Corps. You do.
Yeah, but when you think about it, he'll name it LexCorp, just because Luthor Corps, you could be like, oh, did you get that from your father? LexCorp, exactly. It's like, it's all me.
Yeah, no, I know, I get it, but still so weird after just 10 years of just seeing that.
Yeah.
Well, 8.5, but who's counting? Also, Lucius Fox, Batman calls him, and he's like, "Did Luthor?"
Oh, you skipped over the best scene.
Did I?
After Lex eats his dinner, he's sitting there in bed sleeping. Mercy's creepily sitting in there guarding him, gun in hand. Of course, Batman knocks her out in 2 seconds, and then he jumps on the bed. Let's talk!
But, after Batman left, he did tell Mercy to get Bane, though, at least.
Mm-hmm. Now.
Oh, and you know what? I just remember why I think I love this Lex Luthor. It's because they totally resemble the one from the Superman animated series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they totally took the likeness from that. And I think that's another reason why I like it. Oh, and then the Batman doll and a mug with Superman symbol is on Barbara's desk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the call to Lucius. He's just like, yeah, some guy was trying to buy my land in Gotham. Is there anything up with that? Trying to play stupid Bruce Wayne. Painting a big target on
Lucius.
Lucius.
Don't sell it to anyone. Just, oh God.
Yeah.
Bruce. What are we gonna do with Bruce?
And of course, the issue ends with Joker just hitting people with a mallet. Okay,
I have to say, I really do. Okay, so the Joker beheads a mannequin dressed as Batman from the Batman serial. And then, because I kind of noticed that because it's Frankenstein and Richard Nixon and the Grim Reaper and the Mummy too. And I was just like, oh, that's such a cute little nod. And also, shout out to the Rodney Dangerfield reference. I thought that was dope.
Oh, yeah, he's like, the fatso, what's his face? And Harvey's like, Dangerfield? He's like, no, that cop, Bullock.
Great stuff.
But I think my favorite line of the issue is Oracle saying, if Luthor was a humanitarian, I'm Dr. Fate.
Careful there, sister. Anybody can be Dr. Fate now.
Yeah, that's Satara.
Yeah. I need a new Dr. Fate ongoing, damn it, or a miniseries.
Oh, speaking of this, if it's not up yet, by the time you hear this on the podcast, catch me guest starring on Titan Talk, talking with Charles about the first half of Young Justice Season 3.
Mr. Skaggs!
Yes, ma'am. You know what he told me? Did you know this? Like, if you take the first letter of every episode of the first half of the season, did you hear this?
No.
It's, what is it? What do you say? It spells out, prepare the anti-life equation or something? It's something with the anti-life equation.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the light, so it makes sense what they're setting up. That's pretty cool. It's gonna make you go back and like do the first 2 seasons of Young Justice and go, because remember they had the Martian in the season 1 finale at the dance, and then we were dealing with alien invasion in the second season.
I'm gonna go back to Flash season 4 and do that and see if it's spelled out this house is bitchin'.
It doesn't.
I know.
It would be cool, but Flash ain't that cool no more. If it was season 2 and 3, maybe Philip.
I know. All right, let's jump into Shellgame Part 2 from Detective 740 with an homage to the original, Batman 497 cover where Bane's breaking Batman's back. On this cover, it looks like he's breaking Joker's back.
That looks like some certified Pornhub or Brazzers right there. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you would know.
I would indeed, sir. Yeah, let's Barbara Gordon, like, she's just such a know-it-all right now.
I know. Oh, look, we get the updated map of No Man's Land, and look whose big yellow territory is taking up most of the center of Gotham. You just got like those little runoffs, but
it's about time for as long as it took him to get there. He better be doing something.
As Batman Damned has taught us, Batman's got the biggest one. Look.
It's a tube sock for the last time. Fight me, nerd.
Thank you, DC Black Label. We'll use that joke for years. All right.
And DC Black Label was suddenly canceled.
I didn't think Batman's penis would be controversial. Anyway.
Oh, that has to be a drop, Philip. I'm sorry.
Okay. Because you requested it.
Anyway, meanwhile, back in Gotham Clock Tower.
Back to a fully clothed Batman.
Camp Lex. I want to be on Team Camp Lex. That's all I'm saying.
Worst summer camp ever.
Or the best, depending on your goals.
But yeah, so, we see Gotham starting to get rebuilt, but Joker is terrorizing the construction crews.
I would not tip Lex, bro. I wouldn't do it.
So somebody else attempts this too later on in this episode, but we'll get there.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely do that.
So yeah, then we see Robin keeping an eye on Billy Petite. And Batman
seems helpless, but he's like, I trust her. It's cool.
Yeah, she's not a happy camper. So they're listening in. They must have a bug planted. Billy Petite basically has martial law in effect, no one in or out. Oh, and then he drops the line, if you don't like it, you could leave. Maybe Batman will take you back if you beg him.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Way to rub salt in the wound.
Then he calls her sweetheart. Ooh.
I was just waiting on her to say, I ain't your sweetheart, and snap him in half.
But yeah, I guess it says Petite has 14 all-armed, highly trained men, like as wannabe special forces.
Oh, but like, when Joker took the woman as hostage, and he was trying to use some scissors, and then Bane shows up, I was like, what?
Yeah, because we get the payoff to the cover of this issue, because, Joker sees a shadowy figure behind him. He's like, finally, I was beginning to think you didn't love me. He literally says, I don't think you love me anymore. And then he's like, oh. Then he turns around and he's like,
this was not what I wanted.
He turned around and goes, oh, this is going to suck.
He beat him to a good pulp.
Well, like, they're standing in a ditch, and like Bane literally punches him, and Joker comes flying out of the ditch. Then he tries to stab him, and looks like Bane breaks his wrist or something, or at least applies some pressure.
Yeah.
Bane tried to be funny. He goes, I understand you aren't allowed to play with sharp objects.
Mercy's just laying down the law,
But then Bane knocks Joker right under Mercy. Joker gets that nice upskirt shot.
As you do. See Wonder Woman the movie, or not Wonder Woman the movie.
Justice League.
Yeah, Justice League.
And then she puts a gun to Joker's head.
Well, that excites him.
Says no one messes with Mr. Luthor's business until Harley puts a rifle to her head. And then Mercy says, Bane, let him go.
And then Bane actually told Batman that he knew what his plan was.
Well, yeah, Bane goes back to his trailer, and then, yeah, Batman shows up.
Yeah.
But Bane says, I haven't shared my conclusions with Miss Graves. So.
He's like, leave Gotham.
Bane's
Go claim your country.
Yeah, that's what he tells Bane to leave. Bane's like, I don't know, maybe. And Batman's like, what do you want, me or a shot at your own country? Bane says he'll leave by the end of the week. It's anticlimactic, but hey.
Yeah, I know. But we've already had the most climactic thing that we could ever happen with Bane, and that's why he doesn't need to ever be a thing again.
And then look, and then No Man's Land Day 323, Oracle's watching TV, and look who's on TV. It's your buddy Mitzi.
We shouldn't have saved her.
Oh, good Lord.
So everybody's watching TV, so things are going smoothly in No Man's Land. Lex's plans are rolling right along.
Until Penguin says to Lex, he's like, I want a piece of the pie, or I could go to the media and tell them about your shared dealings, our shared dealings.
Overconfident Penguin is the worst.
And then, but then I just hear, Mercy, if you please, as she cuts through Penguin's men, guns blazing, legs kicking.
Yeah.
And she
should have known that wasn't going to work out. And
they show her shoot one of Penguin's men, and all Lex says is, never threaten me again, Cobblepot. You'll find I have mercy.
Oof. Oi. No.
Don't be writing your own speeches, Lex.
Yeah. Then they kind of go back to Camp Lex, and there's the security has become weak after those attacks or whatever.
Yeah. The last page of this issue, Lucius Fox on TV. He's like, access to Gotham will be restored in the next week, but they're bringing in emergency supplies, and the Army Corps of Engineers is coming in. Officially, so symbolic. Gotham reopens January 1st, New Year's Day.
Back to business as usual.
He says, oh, Bruce, we did it.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, good Lord. But,
my silly, sweet summer children.
The end game begins in Legends of the Dark Knight 126, or next episode.
But, until then...
But we still have 2 issues to cover. Catwoman 76.
Honestly, I don't think any other Catwoman book will ever get this. Fight me, I don't care. They have not been doing Catwoman right for a long time.
Well, on the cover it says, compromising positions as she sits on Penguin's lap.
A bird and a cat cannot be friends.
Strange bedfellows.
Yes, exactly.
Of course, again, you get more Jim Ballant art.
Well,
But no, basically she's hallucinating, and Catwoman wakes up in bed naked. But you're like, wait a minute, last episode she was on a rooftop. How did she get into bed naked? Well, Oswald, all roads lead back to Oswald Cobblepot. Sitting there.
I guess after Mercy rejected him, he had to go find some other sultry woman to have fun with.
But he says, yeah, your costume's being cleaned as she wraps the sheet around her. Barely.
He wants her to do something for him.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Anyway. But yeah, Lex should not have angered him in those Batman issues, because basically he's like, go to Camp Lex, go to the construction sites and steal everything that isn't nailed down. And she goes, Pengy, why so restrictive? So she's gonna do what she can to sabotage him.
Yeah. Oh, and Mookie is happy to see her back, and we're happy to see Mookie.
Oh yeah, we get her henchman back. Yes.
Alan Lewis, of course, are always Les Willis Jr. That's just the thing.
We'll get the secret of Mookie. Yes.
Yes.
Catwoman, big guns. So 90s.
Armored battlesuit.
Big boobs and big guns. It's so 90s.
across the board for all comics. It's so true.
Again, she puts on a uniform and instead of stealing a helicopter, this time she sneaks in the Camp Lex site.
She never learns because the cat has 9 lives. You know what they say? Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Hey. And if you like Catwoman in a towel, we get a second scene of Catwoman in a towel as she changes in the locker room.
I'm getting Mary Jane flashbacks. When in Rome, do as Romans do.
Oh yeah, because she's on the computer. She makes herself up her own she makes up badges, and then she gets in the secure sectors and is doing a lot of damage. And
you know what this reminds me of? I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt about the tightrope walker who did it across the World Trade Building.
Oh yeah,
like it's a big heist, and that's what it was reminding me of. It was like, but it was in the 70s when there was less security. But yeah, this is what it was reminding me of: getting fake badges, having the van set up.
Well, basically, the security shows up in the LexCorp exosuit or Luthor Corp exosuits, but Catwoman's damage is revealed. She takes control of all the suits, including the one she's wearing.
Smart little cookie.
Because look, she comes to Penguin, and she's thanks to the suits, they're all carrying
still a better story than her getting married to Bruce.
Oh,
still a better story. Sorry, Tommy.
But I'm like, really? Penguin's like just asking to be killed by Lex because he's like, oh, but he calls Lex. By the way, I have all your missing stuff.
But he doesn't know. He's trying him. He doesn't actually know the depths and depravity of a Lex Luthor.
Yeah, well, he said, Lex is like, what do you want? And he's like, well, you're gonna own this city. I want to be, make me the underworld, ruler of the underworld, and I'll kick you your, whatever you want.
And I love the bubble bath. It's just like, she's working on his thing, he's working on his thing.
Heyo!
Phrasing!
But then, Lex hangs up, he tells Penguin to consider it, then he's like, Mercy, deal with Catwoman, break her, finish her if necessary.
Yeah.
And then we get the next issue box. Final round, Catwoman versus Mercy.
Ding ding!
So that...
Honestly, of course, this is my favorite issue.
What, 77?
Yeah.
Revenge of the Cat.
Yeah. And then Shellgame Part 1.
With the happy guy in the exosuit.
I want to build my own exosuit one day.
I wish.
3D printers are amazing in 5 years, where it'd be the price of an actual just regular printer. I'm gonna build myself one.
Something that moves, that isn't too sluggish, that can fly, and throw a repulsor beam or two in there. Come on.
Wait, we're gonna have to create a multiverse machine first, and then steal some tech from Reed Richards.
Lord. A multiverse machine. You know who can help us build our exosuits? Are the Council of Essers.
I was gonna say the Council of Octavius.
Council of Essers. Just like Wells, they're all dressed in different things. You got one in the half robe and everything.
Oh yeah, one is in a Gwenpool suit, obviously.
One's bald, one has hair, but they all have the mustache.
That's the constant.
the multiversal constant, the mustache.
So yeah, I enjoyed this particular part of the arc immensely.
Yeah. Catwoman 77, Payback.
Oh my god, but she didn't get Payback yet.
but she remote drives the suits back to Lex that she stole, filled with explosives. They blow up another Camp Lex site.
Yeah, that was smart.
And Lex calls Penguin back and says, "You still interested in that deal you offered me yesterday?" Which basically, I guess he had set Catwoman up for us.
Come on, we're burying the lead. She asked Batman to hook her up with Deadman.
Oh yes. Well, that's towards the end.
I know. Well, the middle, but yeah.
Oh yeah. But I mean, Deadman shows up in the end, but. Yeah, again, they meet in their usual no man's land meeting spot.
Robinson Park? Sorry, couldn't help it.
But yeah, basically, Catwoman's still messing with Lex and the work sites, and
eventually Reconstruction stops.
Yeah.
Hurt.
But Mercy just showing up. She's always late behind Catwoman. And I love that one workman tells Mercy, well, if I did my job as half-assed as yours.
Burn!
Do that for first snapback. But I love the meeting with the Catwoman and Lex. She's like, what do you want to stop interfering? She goes, say please. Then he just waits. Please. She's like, oh, anything.
Petty. Just the definition of petty.
And so basically, as Lex is leaving, he just tells Mercy, I'm so disappointed in you.
She hangs her head in shame.
Because that's the thing. Catwoman's sitting there watching them drive away, and she's thinking, gotcha. She's like, I couldn't beat you physically, but guess what? I kicked you right in the pride.
Yep. And not to be confused with kitty pride.
Ew.
Oh, wait, maybe.
It's her mom.
Oh, so she's, Catwoman gets her henchman again, and,
Well, yeah, she gives the other two henchmen, like, passports and money, if they want to retire, but, yeah, and then we get the Mookie, she,
yeah,
taking all that damage and, gets shot, and she's like, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's like, it was dark, I was scared, I wanted to stay with my buddies. So that's when Deadman shows up looking extra skeletal. Which, honestly, that's probably the way he should look all the time, but... But basically...
licensing.
But basically takes Mookie to the afterlife.
Pour one out for Mookie, although I'm all out.
Oh, my homies.
For my Mookies.
And that's basically the end as Catwoman, jumps away, and then we get that final splash page.
Yeah. What did you expect? She's a cat!
No wonder she can fly with those helium balloons.
Oh! And maybe that's why they need the ventilation on the new suit.
Hey-oh!
Sugar glider. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, this is a great arc. In this part of No Man's Land. It's the penultimate arc.
That's right. Next episode, final part of No Man's Land.
How could they ever end this epic one-year story? I wonder.
Could it be a death?
In the family?
Oh, I see what you did there. Whose family, though?
Exactly. So, yeah, a solid A for me. I love every story in this. I love Catwoman being capable. And not beholden to Batman's silly willy whims. Because that's what the kids are calling it now.
Silly willy whims.
I'm too drunk for this. Are you?
Not me. I didn't say it.
I'm not as drunk as that one time.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am. Alright, so we done. Covered 6. That's good.
Shameless plugs and self-promotion. Our favorite part.
Tell us we don't give you enough, people. We gave you 6 episodes, a review of 6 issues last time. We gave you 6 issues this time. And next time's at least, 4 or more? 1, 2, 3.
Is it 5?
4. Yes, it is 5. You're correct. As always. Alright, everyone. So, again, send us your thoughts on the conclusion of No Man's Land. And as we told you last time, Mr. Miracle, Tom King's Mr. Miracle will be next, so send us any thoughts on that.
Get ready!
And then X-Man 63 through 66. Send us your thoughts.
Ray's an a-hole.
I'm telling you, I mean, it might not be your favorite. I don't know if it'll be your favorite story, but I'm telling you, you're gonna say, I'm calling it, Lilith Hellfire's gonna be like, this story was better than I thought it would be. Although the bar is pretty low, so.
I was gonna say, yeah, the bar is super low. It's like Gotham super low.
And then, again, we're gonna do a special 2-part episode with Mr. Charlie Esser.
Amalgam.
DC vs. Marvel and the Amalgam titles, that's right. So, send your thoughts in on all of that. capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow Comic Capers on Facebook, on Twitter @ComicCapersPod and @CLSidekicks. Instagram, CL Sidekicks, and the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Make it nice and easy. All you have to do is go to the social media, just hit the call button, leave your thoughts.
Or the email button, whatever.
And subscribe to YouTube.
And, make sure you hit that bell. Like, share, leave a comment.
Would you like to see Lilith Hellfire's vast shoe collection? Subscribe to YouTube.
Or Funko Pops, or Bratz, or my mini fandom t-shirts.
Her 3D Venom shirt. All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you besides the afterlife?
I hope you can find me in the afterlife. If you dorks want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, trying to possibly maybe live tweet something. Or ranting about Netflix's newest original, whatever. You can find me on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 86 if you want to talk Superman, Smallville, Arrowverse, DC TVU in general, at Save Me Pod on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and or Instagram. Fight me, nerd. Pow.
I was just thinking, what would your afterlife be?
Oh, Mark Harmon can get it.
Oh, that's right.
Booze and puppies and bunnies. And shoes, obviously.
All right, everyone. Again, join us next time for the conclusion of No Man's Land.
The epic 17-part miniseries brought to you by Comic Capers.
Do you realize that we did more parts of No Man's Land than the actual last season of Gotham was going to do?
It's funny because it's true.
Hey, there was a lot of comics.
And we still didn't hit every single thing. We just gave you the core.
I mean, the comics basically went a year for No Man's Land. Gotham, they're only giving it, 12 episodes? Let's half-ass it! Woo!
Well, wrap it up for the fans, Mm-hmm. There's money in streaming, and, they made it to their syndication number. It's going to be the new Batman 66. In 10 years, you'll be seeing it on MeTV.
No, Gotham. Oh Lord! So in 10 years, we're going to see Charlie Esser live tweeting every day.
That's hilarious.
MeTV.